Deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around Engel. He stones him far side.
Point blank got Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pylon. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good afternoon and welcome out to the UW Fieldhouse on the campus of University of Wisconsin-Madison. We get set for Team State Wrestling as the Bayport Pirates, the number 2 seed, get set to take on the 7 seed Beavers of Reedsburg High School. Great to have you along. Chris Learman, Ryan Wellnitz, Damian LaCroix as we get set for Team State, an event that Bayport has not been in since 2014, but they are successful this season, successful enough to have a 2 seed, and hopefully tonight we're going to have 2 matches out of it.
Yeah, welcome out, everybody. This is Ryan Wellnitz. Glad to have you with us. And, we are a 2 seed tonight, and we are looking forward to an awesome match against Reedsburg to get this thing kicked off. And as we say in the sport of wrestling, you always focus on your first match first. Don't worry about your second match. So we're going to put all focus on Reedsburg. And, hey, we've got an awesome Bayport crowd out in front of us getting ready to scream loud and proud for this Bayport Pirate team here at the state wrestling tournament. Damian, what do you think about this band that we got here?
Well, hey, let me first of all say we got the best band in the land at Bayport High School and in the Howard Swamico School District. So special thanks to Kyle and Ashley Segrist. Just had a chance to go over and acknowledge them for making the long bus ride down, and so they've got this place rocking. So it's a great atmosphere here in the Fieldhouse at Camp Randall at UW-Madison, and looking forward to a great match tonight between the Bayport Pirates and the Reedsburg Beavers.
The band that you hear in the background right now is not our band. There is a second band here from one of the other schools, not exactly sure which one.
Muskego.
Is it Muskego? Awesome. And thanks to Dylan Maney, our athletic director, for getting our band's credentials put in place so they could be here. And we're so glad to have them here supporting our team as well. Chris, we haven't been here since 2014, but that was a special year for us in 2014. And I just so happened to be that 2014 team was right here in the Fieldhouse, took second place that year. I was skipping between the Big Ten tournament, which was going on at the Kohl Center, and the WIAA state tournament. That happened to be a year that we took second to Kaukauna and had an excellent run in 2014. But that's the last time we've been here. So we are glad to be back here again with our number 2 rated team getting ready to take on the Reedsburg Beavers this afternoon.
Yeah, 3rd time in school history that the Pirates have made it to this level. 2013 the first time, then in 14 you mentioned, Ryan, they make it to the state championship match where they fall. They come away with silver. I was talking to assistant coach Jack Rathburn, right? Jack was a sophomore on that team. I said, does it feel like you're that far removed? He's like, sometimes it does. And then sometimes I wake up from practice and these guys the next day, and then I feel, oh yeah, it's been a while.
Exactly. Right. So this is an 8-team format in Division I, and in Division I they have 8 teams. They seed them out, and so Kaukauna is the number 1 seed. They'll wrestle number 8, Waukesha North, and then the number 2 seed wrestles the number 7 seed. That's us, and Reedsburg's number 7 seed. And then 3 wrestles 3 wrestles 6, and 4 wrestles 5. And so we are on the side of the bracket with the number 3 and number 6 seed, which is Marshfield and McGuanago. So the winner of the Marshfield-McGuanago match will wrestle the winner of the Bayport-Reedsburg match. And so we are, like we said, we'll take the Reedsburg match first. We'll work on that one and get it taken care of and win that. And then we'll come out and figure out what we have to do next.
Well, here's the good news, Ryan. I think we control our own destiny, and that's true all the time. But from a seeding standpoint, I know it's one match at a time, and you're exactly right, but we're in a great spot to be able to advance if we can stay focused and keep our eyes on the prize in front of us, and move on to the next one after this one. But I feel good about our seeding at this point.
Awesome.
Today's Bayport broadcast of Pirate Wrestling from the Team State Tournament is made possible by Meacham Realty, your hometown realtor. Meacham Realty and Meacham Development is a proud sponsor. Contact Meacham Realty and Develop for all your real estate needs, including existing sales, vacant lots, and new construction. The Meacham name carries 4 generations of experience behind it. You can count on us to help you with everything you may need. Appreciate them for allowing us to come down here and be able to cover this. Obviously, we're bringing you audio only. TV contracts are in place at state tournaments, just like baseball last year. We bring you the radio call. So we have audio only. If you want to watch, you can go over to the NFHS network and pay with taxes. It's about $12.68 for a month, but that'll get you throughout everything if you want to watch hockey as well or whatever else is going on for the state tournament. But we will offer audio only, so you do just see the Owen Knoll picture on your screen. That is what you're going to see the entire time, even though we are on YouTube or wherever else you may be watching.
And so we'll make sure we do a little bit more of a technical broadcast for you so that you are hearing more about what's going on with the match. We'll make sure we're giving you updates on team scores. And I'll also make sure we get you updated on the McGuanago and Marshfield match so that you have an idea of what's going on that mat as well. So they're directly across from us. And of course, Bayport is right in front of us. And so we're going to start today at 145 pounds. And that will be where we get this thing started today. So 145 for Bayport is Jacob Ward, the state runner-up for the Bayport Pirates. However, we may see him get bumped up. We'll see what the coaches decide to do, and we'll keep an eye on the lineups and do the best we can to make sure we're updating on who's wrestling out on the mat.
Yeah, either way, Ryan and Chris, I would say it's important to have a great leadoff hitter, just like in baseball, right? We want to get on base, so to speak. We want to get on the scoreboard, get an early lead, and really try to capitalize on that big that momentum. It can make a big difference in an atmosphere like this, and records are important, matchups are important, but it's hard sometimes to account for momentum and the difference that plays in a series like this.
So I'll give you a little data here just for the sake of helping you understand what Reedsburg brings to the table. As we look out into the middle of the mat, we have coin flip going on right now to determine odds and evens matches. The coaches have certainly worked very hard to determine where they want to have their matches set up. If it's your matches, or if it's an odd and you're an odd match, you have to report first on the first match, third match, fifth match, and so on. If it's evens, you have to report first at second match, fourth match, sixth match, and so on. So I'm not sure exactly how that went down, but we'll know as things get rolling here. So Reedsburg Beavers, we're first time appearance for them at the state tournament. This is Bayport's third appearance. And Reedsburg had 6 qualifiers to the individual state tournament last weekend. 2 place finishers. Their 106 was a 6th place finisher. And their 220 is a 5th place finisher. Been looking at the 220 stats. Jesus Gonzalez is his name. He's had quite a season. So we'll keep an eye on him. They had their other qualifiers did not place. And so Bayport had 5 qualifiers. 3 of those did not place, and we had a runner-up finish from Jacob Ward and a 4th place finish from Aloya Schlumpf at 113 pounds. So it does look like Bayport is getting ready to put Jacob Ward on the mat first at 145 pounds, and I think that's what's going to happen as we get ready to roll here. So Jacob's ready to rock, but we're going to have to do national anthem first. So.
Jacob has always got a great pre-match warm-up. I enjoy watching him and just the ritual that he goes through to get himself ready. And I'll be interested to see how he steps out, after taking second in state, and whether that gives him a little extra motivation to kick things off tonight.
Well, it's going to be on Jacob to start this thing out the right way. And Damian, you and I have talked about this several times about you have to get bonus points in these really crucial duels. And so Jacob's got to go out and set that pace for the Bayport Pirates. Get those bonus points started out and get this team in the right frame of mind as we get this match started. Jacob, as a returning state champion, then a runner-up. He's a 4-time finisher, 4th place, 6th place, 1st place, 2nd place. should be able to go out and dominate his first match. His team is obviously looking for big bonus points from him. So,
well, he's got a great resume. And despite that fact, Coach Mark Hansen is down there talking to him like he's a first-year wrestler, just really trying to fire him up and getting in that right mindset to start strong.
The state team tournament is an awesome format. There's 4 mats out there. Each of the teams is represented with fans from their own areas, and it gets loud in here, loud and very proud. And you're going to hear the Bayport Pirates out in front of us screaming and yelling. And then the Division II and Division III teams are also here today watching as well. They'll wrestle tomorrow. They don't have 8 teams that qualify. They only have 4, and so they'll wrestle the semifinals tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock. So we are excited to get this thing rocking for you in just a moment. And the number 2 ranked Bayport Pirates will get out here against Reedsburg, and let's go get a win, my friends.
So we'll have the national anthem for you. Again, we're going to start at 1:45. Damien, initial thoughts, where does that, we saw when we were at sectionals, we started at 1:13, so you can end with a senior. Do you kind of look at where you're beginning, or do you look at, hey, we have some good power at the end? How do you kind of look at that?
Well, I think you look at strength of lineup and you look at matchups in each one of these, and that makes, each match uniquely different. So, in our case, we're relatively balanced throughout. Again, I think starting with Jacob Ward certainly is helpful tonight, just to kind of kick things off, and and hopefully the younger guys can feed off that as they watch a captain and a state champ and runner-up get things started for Bayport.
So they do the intros. We'll have the national anthem shortly, I am sure.
So we'll check out here for a second while they do the national anthem. Nice job by the Muskego Band to kick us off with the national anthem. And my friends, it's 5:30. It's time to wrestle. They're making introductions for the teams, and we are getting ready to get this thing started. Jacob Ward has headgear on. Trevor Finger also has his headgear on. He's wrestled 145 all season. And the thing about the team aspect is that the teams are going to play the game here of seeing who each team sends out at the beginning of each match. Remember, if you won the odds, you have to send the wrestler out at the odd matches. I'm not sure which one we won. And so that makes it a little bit of a strategy deal with the teams on watching to see who the other team sends out and deciding who you're going to send based on that. So got a great crowd here today. We are excited to get this thing rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Ryan, I think part of that strategy is dictated by a lot of scouting that goes on prior to the match. So rest assured, our coaches have scouted Reedsburg and know the strength and the depth of their lineup and where those best matchups could take place to our advantage.
Absolutely. So Reedsburg won the odds. They had to report first, and they have reported. We'll keep an eye on, we're not sure which wrestler is coming out, but we'll listen in. And it looks like we're going to send Trevor Finger out at 145 pounds.
Trevor's got a 22-16 record. He's a sophomore, so he's got good mat experience this year and has had a fair amount of success.
We believe it's Drew Purifoy who will come out here, but we'll just confirm that once we get the announcements made. Trevor in on a nice outside
he takes
right
him
to his back. He puts him right to his back. He's got him in a headlock, and he's got it locked up tight.
This could be big for Bayport if he can hold that headlock.
He's got it locked tight, really, really tight.
The Bayport crowd is on its feet. Ryan and Chris cheering him on, looking to get that quick pin to kick things off here.
And the wrestler from Reedsburg does get off his back. Trevor gets a 3 near fall for that, and he'll keep working.
I love Trevor's aggressiveness. Come out, hit a hard outside single, took him right to his back early. And
now
he's got him in a cradle.
Now he's got him cradled up. Oh, stick that knee in the side, Trevor. Trevor lets the cradle go, and he'll pick up 3 near fall. It's 8-0, just like that, with 1:05 gone in the match. And out of bounds they go. Beautiful job by Trevor Finger.
Trevor Finger showing a great deal of determination here early in this match. Jacob Ward waiting in the wings. So Finger still riding. Got about 45 seconds left in the first period. Trevor's ahead 8-0.
Trevor puts a big crossface on, and he's going to run it for a cradle. Settle, 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 and he's going to bring it back slowly. Now to the back. And Trevor's got it locked tight, really tight.
Gosh, that's close, Ryan. Hard to believe he doesn't have him pinned.
And the wrestler for Reedsburg is Aiden Hackney. He's a freshman, 0-3 on varsity. Trevor's got this cradle locked up hard. He's already gotten another 3 near fall for it. Locked it up
10
again.
seconds. He's got to try to force a pin here if he can.
And we'll finish the first period at 14-0. 14-0 Trevor Finger as we finish the first period. Well done. It's Reedsburg's choice. He'll take neutral.
Coach Shevchek shouting directions from the side.
What he's telling Trevor is, if you're going to take him down to his back.
Right.
Let's try to get that pin here.
Yeah, we would.
Trevor's working a
There it is.
cow catcher. He's got him to his back.
There it is.
He
There
is
it is.
stuck.
The
He is the pin.
Bayport. Big pin.
Winning by pin at 145 pounds in 2 minutes and 14 seconds from Bayport, junior Trevor Finger.
Well done, Trevor Finger. He just took it to him. And like I said, Coach was saying, hey, make sure you take him down to his back. And he sure did take him down to his back and gets the pin to finish that match out with a pin in 2:14.
Great coaching, great execution. Every point matters at the state tournament, so that's important.
They've already got the the scoreboard screwed up wrong. It says 5-0, but Trevor got a pin, so it's 6-0. Coaches
the
will
one down
get that
there,
fixed.
we don't mind. Everything is gonna also be up top too, which wrestler and everything, so that'll help
Okay.
us out too.
So Jacob Ward will come out at 152 pounds.
Drew Purifoy, the junior from Reedsburg, will take the mat as well.
Ward, a senior with a 42-2 record, state runner-up, going against Purifoy, a junior with a 25-19 record.
Drew Purifoy is a regional champion. He took 4th at sectionals. Did not qualify for state. We've got the scoreboard fixed now. It's 6-0 Bayport Pirates in the team score. And very quickly on the other mat, Marshfield is up 12-0. 2 matches in, 12-0 Marshfield. Purifoy takes a nice low shot, and Jacob sprawls, picks the ankle.
Well, give Purifoy credit for coming out and shooting on Jacob.
Absolutely. He
Didn't expect that.
certainly coached to do that. Purifoy does an arm spin, comes out of it. They come back to neutral. Jacob takes a nice outside shot. Purifoy sprawls, nothing there. Jacob's going to do a front headlock snap down and work from that position.
Yeah, there was an aggressive head snap on Ward's part. He's got Purifoy on his knees.
There's nothing like the adrenaline of a state tournament. It just gets you rolling, gets you wanting it, and you wrestle just a little bit stronger and harder than normal. Jacob tries a shuck from the front headlock, and they come back to neutral. Jacob with an outside single again. Purifoy sprawls hard. We're back to neutral again in the middle of the mat. 1 minute down in the first period. No score.
Something tells me that Purifoy is a home run hitter. You know, he's very aggressive. And sometimes that serves you well, and sometimes you end up counting the lights. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
We already got Coach Hansen calling for stalling, and I agree. Purifoy has not done anything offensive yet. Jacob Ward gets an outside single to a double, finishes it, and he's up 2-0. Oh, and then now he's got a cradle locked. He's got it locked tight. He's going to take his time, bring Purifoy to his back. He's got it locked very tight. Settle in. And there's the pin! In 133. And the cradle has been the master move so far, Damian.
I rest my case.
There you go.
Purifoy came out swinging, but I think Jacob just had to feel him out and got that first takedown, which is obviously key, and then showed him the lights.
And at 160 pounds, we'll have Colton Zip reporting for Bayport. We'll get you the name of the Reedsburg wrestler in just a moment. I have a feeling that it's Peyton Fry, state qualifier at 160 pounds for Reedsburg. He went 2-2 at the state tournament.
It is the senior, 43-10 on the year.
And that's who we'll see at 160 pounds. Peyton Fry for Reedsburg, 43-10. Colton Zip, 19-11 for the Bayport Pirates. Colton typically wrestles 152, and Fry comes out with a Russian tie, and Colton Zip is circling out. They go out of bounds. Back to the middle.
So how do you coach Colton in this case, Ryan? What's your coaching advice to him?
My coaching advice is hit the stuff you know. And so Colton's a good high crotch wrestler. He likes to wrestle, hit the high crotch to a double. I would say hit the stuff you know.
Fry with a takedown.
Fry was able to take that Russian tie down to the mat and circle around for the takedown. He goes up 2-0. Now Fry's going to hit an Easton roll, and he's scoring near fall points. Basically, he's got a Turk on the legs, and Colton Zip is fighting hard from the Turk position. He's on his back.
Yeah, Colton might be in trouble here with a minute left. He's locked pretty tight.
And we just hit a minute of time to go in this period. Again, that Turk is locked up, and he's got Peyton Fry has the head locked. He will not get to score that near fall unless he lets go of the leg, and he does. So now the referee will show the 3 near fall. Well, he's not doing it yet. He's saying he's still in the same move. Now he's going to run a wrist and a half. I'm surprised the referee hasn't said 3 near fall yet. That's fine. We'll let it be.
He's got a double armbar in, Ryan.
Yeah, the double armbar is not a good place to be. Peyton Fry bringing Colton to his back, and he's going to get the pin. And so make it a first period pin, and 138 for Peyton Fry.
So Reedsburg, their first ever state points, they'll get 6 of them here at 160.
If you're listening out there, let us know if you're out there listening, and you can let Twitter to Chris Learman, and we'll give you a shout out. And welcome to Ryan Werner, school resource officer, is listening in from back at home. My parents, Frank and Harriet Wellness, listening from Bella Vista, Arkansas. The score is 12-6 Bayport as we head into our 4th match at 170 pounds. At 170, we are going to see Ethan Farley. And we'll get to the name of the Reedsburg wrestler. We believe that's going to be Devin Judd. Devin Judd is a state qualifier as well for the Reedsburg Beavers, 37-14. Went 0-2 at state at 170 pounds. Ethan Farley, sophomore for the Bayport Pirates, 19-16 on the year. He was a third-place finisher at sectionals. And we get this match underway.
Well, Judd is a tall drink of water compared to Farley. He's got to be at least 6 feet tall.
Sure is.
It'll be an interesting matchup. Does a Russian tie.
Reedsburg definitely likes the Russian tie. That was a slide-by attempt, and Ethan was able to circle out of it. Ethan's going to stay. Devin Judd pushes him out of bounds, but he stays in, and we keep wrestling. 1:30 to go on the first period. And these guys are sizing each other up.
Ethan comes in. He's got a double overhook. Both wrestlers fighting for inside position. Just over a minute left here, first
Devin
period.
Judd is in on a double leg, takes Ethan Farley down to his back. So he's got the 2 takedown. He's going to get near fall, and Ethan's able to get up off his back and back to his feet.
Yeah,
so 2 takedown, 2 near fall, 1 escape for Bayport Pirates.
It was a great effort on Ethan's part to fight off his back, come to his feet, get the 1 point. Unfortunately, he just gave up another takedown to Fry.
And Devin Judd does like to very much shoot low outside single to a double, and he's picking the ankles, and that's what's causing Ethan to kind of give up the easy takedown.
Well, the disadvantage for Ethan is Judd's just got these long arms. Doesn't take much for him to reach in.
He is quite the long character. Ethan comes up to his feet off the whistle, and we are back to neutral, 6-2.
Just off center, Farley and Fry head-to-head on mat number 3 here from the UW Fieldhouse. The far side. Farley.
Ethan takes an outside shot.
He'll get the left leg of Judd, but the senior fends him off.
And Judd's able to bring a leg inside on a high school ride, gets the takedown.
That's a missed opportunity for Farley. He was in deep on a single and just couldn't finish.
Basically, he hit a little slide by just to kind of get into that high school ride position. As we have 5 seconds to go in this period, that puts Judd up 8-2. And that's how we'll finish the first period. 8-2 Reedsburg. Ethan's got some work to do just to get these points back in play. It's Ethan Farley's choice. He's going to defer. And Judd will choose down.
So 4th match of the night. Bayport is winning 12-6. Farley on top, trailing 8-2.
And Judd does a sit out off the whistle. Farley follows. Judd back up to his feet. Farley's going to try to pick the knee, and it's not there. Now he's fighting through the crotch as they come to their feet. Judd tries to hit a switch, and he's able to escape. So make it 9-2. Farley tries to come in on a double, and Judd is able to kind of throw that by. Comes behind, but no takedown yet, and he'll mat return him for the takedown. Make it 11-2 for Devin Judd from Reedsburg.
Yeah, I think at this point in the match, given how things have gone so far, I think Ethan's strategy has got to be just to hang in there. Don't give up extra. Well, he's giving up extra points as we speak, but fight off that pin as best he can.
Yeah, no tech falls, no pins. Judd locks up a hard butcher crossface, and Ethan just rolls through it back to the neutral position on the bottom, back to his bottom position, and they go out of bounds, and they'll come back to the middle and restart. 11-2, 1:07 to go in the second period. And I don't know if you can hear around me, but it gets loud in here. And so Marshfield picks up another win on the other mats with a major decision, and their third match at 160. They go up 16-0.
In the meantime, Ryan, Farley came out, got a 1-point escape. It's now 11-3.
And we're neutral in the middle of the mat with 51 seconds to go. Ethan's going to be a little conservative here. He needs to hit it hard if he's going to go. He goes in on a high crotch. He's going to try to switch to double, and he gets it.
Run it!
And Judd basically jumps over it as Ethan's trying to hit a half, and he scores the takedown. Actually, what happened is Farley scored the takedown, and then Judd got a reversal.
Yeah, Farley had a beautiful double.
Ethan's in a bad place and a hard half Nelson right now. With
20 seconds.
18 seconds to go. There's the pin for Judd. And he will get the pin in 3 minutes and 42 seconds for the Reedsburg Beavers.
Well, that's unfortunate. Farley was in deep on a double, was actually in the process of taking Judd to his back. Judd rolls through and puts Farley on his back. gets a pin with 20 seconds left in the second period. 12-12 team score at this point.
Gary Nice watching with us. Scott Gill is part of the broadcast with the audio only. Alan McGuire. Great to have you all with us. We started at 1:45. We're going to hit our fifth match. We've gone pin, 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 pin. 2 for Bayport, 2 for Reedsburg. As we keep rotating through, Bayport's Carter Calise not wrestling. He's actually not here. But John Jagler also listening.
Welcome to all of you. Thanks for joining us. As we head into the 182-pound match, we'll see Aiden Bruckner for the Bayport Pirates. And he'll be wrestling Bennett Rhodes, who's 23-15 for the Reedsburg Beavers this year. Did not get out of regionals. And he's a sophomore. He's wrestling junior Aiden Bruckner. Aiden took third at regionals. After getting into the finals, he had to forfeit out with an injury and was not able to qualify for the state tournament. And so, but he was right there and probably should have represented Bayport, but just at a bad time had an injury. So Aiden's able to get on an outside single, lifts it high, and takes down Bennett Rhodes for the Reedsburg Beavers, and he's up 2-0.
Yeah, as you were saying, Ryan, Bruckner, when he's been on the mat, when he hasn't been injured, he's looked very strong. And I know he's been rehabbing that shoulder all week. I saw Coach Hansen doing some therapeutic treatment to it earlier before the match here. So he's in a standing position, trying to maintain the ride, in this case, over Rhodes. Score is still 2-0 with 40 seconds left.
So back to the mat they go as Aiden Bruckner breaks him back down. And Aiden will look to chop arms and bring him back to the mat again, and that's what he does. 30 seconds to go. Aiden Bruckner in complete control of 2-0 on top as Bennett Rhodes looks to defend a hard spiral ride here. And Aiden breaks him to his belly. And so Aiden's looking to run a spiral ride. Now he's going to roll the wrist. You heard that Scott Giles out there. Scott coached many of these wrestlers when they were younger, and we appreciate Scott being part of the program for many years. Scott, we're so glad to have you listening in today. Thanks for joining us. Bennett Rhodes able to roll out of bounds on a Granby roll, but he does not score. With 3 seconds to go, we go back to center, and the referee stops it. Basically says there's another whistle somewhere and stops the match. So 3 seconds to go, they started back up and no points scored. And we'll finish 2-0 at the end of the first period. Aiden Bruckner winning 2-0. It's Reedsburg's choice.
The Calise family is watching and listening from home. Pierce Schaefer, Bayport wrestler, also listening on from home.
Bruckner's choice, he chooses down to start the second period. He's ahead 2-0.
That actually started with a Rhodes defer, and then Bruckner chose down. Rhodes will throw the leg in. Bruckner's going to sort of hit a half roll trying to bring that leg out. Now he's going to bump back up in a tripod. And Bruckner's able to sit out hard and get the reversal.
That was a beautiful reversal, Ryan.
It was a quick little sit out, which really went to a switch. Surprised me. I didn't think he was going to come around so easy.
No, it looked like he was going to take the stand up, and he quickly reversed direction and hit a 2-point reversal for the switch, and now he's working a hard crossface on Rhodes. Could feel that one up here.
That's what you could call a hard. I can tell you that you can call that a hard crossface. Yeah, out of bounds they go.
For those of our listeners who have been on the receiving end of something like that, you know what we're talking about. That will wake you up. You don't need any coffee.
Bruckner says they come back to the middle after going out of bounds. Bruckner says, "I'd like to go neutral," so he gives up the escape. Just automatic escape. So it's 4-1 with 1:19 to go.
All right, we're going to see how Bruckner's conditioning is here halfway through the second period, given the injury, and hopefully he can sustain this effort because he's looked good so far. Both wrestlers in the middle of the mat, tying up, fighting for inside position.
Back over to the Marshfield-McGuanago match. Marshfield, after the 170, went up 22-0. That is going to become quickly unsurmountable for McGuanago if they don't start making a turn here.
Yeah, they start Marshfield 152. The next 5 weights, they have 5 straight sectional champions.
Yes, they are excellent. And we're back to neutral again after going out of bounds. Bruckner is tying up double unders. He's got his head in, ready for a nice fireman's if he could hit it.
Yeah, some heavy-duty pummeling going in there, and Bruckner got low, changed his levels, got in on a single, but both wrestlers go out of bounds, now coming back to center. 30 seconds left, second period.
Welcome to Tony Ebling, who's listening on his way down to Madison to watch his daughter, who plays for the Ice Bears. They'll be in the state championship tomorrow.
Yeah, great weekend for Howard Swamico Athletics. A lot of great stuff happening. So
Dance team down at the tournament in Orlando. The bowling team's at the state tournament this weekend. And we're still neutral with 5 seconds to go. After Aiden gave up that escape, we've stayed neutral, 1 second to go, and it's still 4-1.
Well,
and that's how we'll end second period.
Pretty sure Rhodes is going to go down. He takes both up. I stand corrected.
Well, I think he's feeling more confident on his feet against Bruckner. That's probably smart. Bruckner needs to get aggressive and get in on legs. We need some advantage points in this match.
Yeah, he's been in deep several times, been able to convert at least once from his feet.
Once again, Rhodes, a sophomore, 23 and 15. He did not get out of regionals. He went 1 and 2 at regionals. Bruckner took third in sectionals. And Bruckner's going to get called for stalling, which is surprising. He's doing all the work.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call, Ryan.
That's interesting. 1:34 to go.
Rhodes took a finger to the eye. Referee steps in.
He's not going to use injury time, and we'll keep wrestling.
I think you're right. Bruckner's got to set up a good shot here and get a little more separation between himself and Rhodes.
And
there's a
the
nice
outside
deep
single.
single. Bruckner takes him down. Can he finish?
He's behind. He's going to do a mat return to get the takedown, and Bruckner will go up 6-1.
Yeah, that was a beautiful lift and dump from behind.
Rhodes,
took Bruckner down.
Rhodes has now been coached to say, you're not going to win the match. Don't get turned. It's 6-1. Bruckner's going to need a 3 near fall or something more than that to get a major decision or some sort of advantage points.
He's got 60 seconds to make it happen. We'll see what he can do. Bayport fans are calling for the stalling call here in front of me.
And that's exactly what Rhodes is doing. He's not even making an attempt to come up to his knees. Literally in a freestyle position on his belly. And he gets called for stalling. Bruckner is just nailing him with cross faces. I mean, he is absolutely coming from yesterday on those cross faces.
Those are haymakers. I'm not sure if they're cross faces.
And the referee is letting it go, so I'd say keep hitting them. So what Bruckner's trying to do is get that crossface to either run a butcher or a cradle. Now he's going to run arm bar. And unbelievably, the referee calls Bruckner for stalling.
Oh my goodness.
He says he's riding the hips.
I'm not sure which match he's watching.
Oh my God.
I think he got his colors
That gives
confused.
a point to Reedsburg, so that makes it 6-2.
Oh boy.
I mean, Bruckner's working every position he can to try to get this kid to do something, and he's literally doing nothing, and he gets called for stalling. That is unreal. Bruckner breaks him back down. Rhodes is doing nothing, literally nothing. Bruckner breaks him down again. He's going to run a crossface, and we'll finish the match 6-2. Unbelievable. That just is
Yeah, that was surprising. I'll just say that. Bruckner takes care of business, though.
3 points?
Yep, 3 team points.
And so make it 15-12 Pirates as we head to the 195-pound match. Reedsburg's 195-pounder is a state qualifier, Trey Shrinker. And we'll send out Jack Knight for the Bayport Pirates. Jack, the senior, 10-6 on the year.
Well, he had a huge pin in team sectionals against us.
Oh, did he ever?
He sure did. It was really, I think, a significant turning point in that match.
Absolutely. And so Schinker comes out of the senior 24-4. Champion at regionals, champion at sectionals.
Well, Jack went right after him, showing a lot of aggression.
Love that.
Yep. He's not backing down.
State qualifier is Schinker. He lost his first match and was not able to wrestle back. And he's going to catch Jack Knight in a cow catcher. Jack Knight's going to keep scrambling, though. No points yet. And Jack Knight's going to grab onto the leg and try to not give up that takedown. Schinker's going to come behind, though. He's picking the ankle, and the referee awards him with the takedown. Although they're still face to face, I'm not quite sure, but
Yeah, that was an interesting flurry. I think maybe now Schinker's got the takedown, but
Jack's hanging hard on the wrist, and if he'd come higher on the arm, he might be able to get that wrestler to kind of bounce over his body, but Schinker is going to stay in control.
Schinker's got a leg in.
Oh, Jack Knight's going to pull hard on that arm as Schinker tries to put the leg in. Knight's going to come behind. No points scored yet. He's keeping the ankle picked,
There's a
and he
nice
pops out for the
reversal.
reversal. Well done.
Schinker got high on the ride. He tried to throw a leg in.
Oh, and now Jack Knight's getting high on his ride, and Schinker gets a reversal. Make it 4-2 Reedsburg.
Well, it's been an exciting match thus far. About 40 seconds left in the first period. Schinker trying to run an arm bar. Jack's in trouble. He's on the verge of going over here. He's fighting it. No near fall yet. The ref is now counting. 25 seconds. Jack's in trouble.
And the
Schinker
pin goes
gets
to
the fall.
Reedsburg.
Win by fall in 1 minute and 40 seconds. The senior from Reedsburg, Trayton Schinker.
Well, here's where you begin to see the significance of those pins versus a regular decision, right? So,
Well, we talked about scoring advantage points, but we weren't cheering on the other team to do that. And that's what's been happening today. So
Reedsburg goes ahead, actually, for the first time in this match, 18-15 now.
Reedsburg has 3 wins. They're all pins. Bayport has 3 wins, 2 pins and a decision. So here's Reedsburg's stud, Jesus Gonzalez at 220. Took 5th in the state. Bayport's going to send out Tevin Montgomery.
Yeah, Gonzalez, 47-5, junior. Montgomery is also a junior, 3-2 in limited action this year.
Tevin's wrestled mostly JV this year. Gonzalez gets in on a fireman's carry, brings down for the takedown. Tevin's able to get off his back from the fireman's. Gonzalez keeps the arm, and Tevin will try to pop back up to his feet, and he does. Gonzalez tries to lift the leg. Tevin gets the escape, and Gonzalez comes right back hard on him with a front headlock, and we break free. We're neutral. 2-1, Gonzalez.
Tevin Montgomery, great football player, fullback, linebacker. Doesn't quite have the experience yet in this sport, but he's got some good athletic skills. Unfortunately, just gave up a takedown to Gonzalez, who now goes ahead 4-1.
Gonzalez hit a short drag to an outside single, and Tevin just kind of was caught off guard and went down to his belly.
Well, you can see why Gonzalez has the record he does. He's very aggressive from both the feet and the top position here. Tevin Montgomery fighting hard.
So looking today at some statistics for the Reedsburg Beavers, they really only wrestled 1 significant tournament in the season, which was Oshkosh on the Water. Gonzalez was a champion there, and that's a big tournament for him to take first place at. So he's got Tevin on his back now off of a crossface, and he gets the pin.
Win by fall in 133 from Reedsburg, Jesus Gonzalez.
And once again, those bonus points go to the wrong team. And Reedsburg goes up 24-15 as we head to the heavyweights, 285. We are going to see Alex Warden at heavyweight today. Normally, we would be seeing Vaughn Campbell out here. Vaughn had an injury to his elbow that happened at the sectional tournament, and he ended up qualifying for state even though he had that injury, and just got news this week that there's a broken bone, and so he's not able to wrestle today. And so Alex Warden, who's normally the 220, is bumped up to 285, and he'll take on Isaac Henke, who took 4th in regionals, and he lost his first match at sectionals. Obviously, he's significantly heavier than Alex Warden, but Alex's aggressiveness should play well for him in this match if he can come out and just be aggressive like he's been this season. Alex Warden, a sophomore, 23-14. He was a runner-up at regionals, and then he lost his first match at sectionals as did Isaac Henke. So pretty even match here. Warden hits a little drag, tries to go outside single, not there. Alex Warden has an imposing body compared to most guys. He's so tall. Former swimmer, came out for wrestling and hit as a 220, now wrestling heavyweight today. Just a really giant guy compared to the guys he wrestles.
Yeah, the times we've seen him wrestle this season, Ryan, he's showed, some good aggression, seems to be confident in himself. I really feel like this is a critical match at this point, given the shift in momentum over the last couple of matches here. So
absolutely,
it's going to be important for Alex Warden to get a win here to turn the tide back in our favor.
And we are 39 seconds to go in the first period and no points scored yet. Henke gets a underhook, tries to push Warden out of bounds, and Warden circles away. And back to the middle we go, still neutral, 0-0.
Some hard pummeling, some arm drags happening. Inside tie position.
20 seconds, short time. Alex Warden pummeling, working with Henke, trying to find a position to get a good shot.
This is your classic heavyweight match.
It
Both
is.
guys just pushing and shoving and trying to get that angle, maybe an outside single, and doesn't look like anyone's going to score here in the first period.
And that's how we'll end the period, 0-0. Henke looks to be maybe 240 pounds. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think Warden's got the advantage here just from a physique standpoint. As you were saying earlier, former swimmer, carries his weight really well.
He's in excellent condition, so that's huge for him. Henke goes down in the second period. He hits a big, what we would call a fat man roll, which is just basically grab the arm and roll, and is able to hit a reversal on Warden right away. He goes up 2-0.
Yeah, unfortunately in that case, when you feel that roll happening, you got to jump to the other side and either remove your arm or ankle pick if you can.
And
Warden comes out, gets a 1-point escape.
Well done, Alex. So he gets the escape. He's got a front headlock. Now circles to score the takedown. He goes up 3-2. Now he's got to watch for that roll. That's going to come again. He hits a hard crossface. He's going to work to the cradle. He's got it locked, and he's going to bring it back. Heavyweights in cradle positions do not do well.
Fans are on their feet, folks.
Typically, heavyweights in these cradle positions are not able to fight it off. And the referee's watching. There's 110 on the board in the second period. The cradle is locked hard and tight.
Yes!
And there it is. There's the pin.
Alex Warden. Bayport needed that.
That's a huge win.
I think you can see by the reaction of the coaches and the wrestlers, they understood the importance of getting that win at this point in the match.
Absolutely. Alex Warden will get the pin in 2:57. And that'll bring that match score back to 24 for Reedsburg, 21 for Bayport. Well done, Alex Warden.
Well, I like the fact that a sophomore just pinned a senior, Ryan.
Beautiful stuff.
For our listeners out there, Henry Gay and the Gay family. Henry, one of the Bayview wrestlers, they have state on Sunday.
In Fond du Lac. Hoping to get down there to watch that. Bayview is going to look to get back into the place finishing world that they have been for the past several years.
106-pounders on the mat. Got Landon Heim, I believe it's Curtin for Reedsburg, if I'm not mistaken.
It is trainer Curtin. He's a sophomore, 47-8. He qualified for state, took 6th for the Reedsburg Beavers. Landon Heim did not qualify, took 3rd at regionals. He's a senior. And Landon Heim 35-10 on the season. This should be a great match. They've been scrambling. Landon likes a Russian tie. And Curtin takes a high crotch shot, tries to work double, and Landon's going to sprawl.
Yeah,
Out of bounds they go.
Curtin's a sophomore with a 47-8 record, so he's had quite a season up against our senior with a 35-10 record.
And Heim in on a high crotch. Not able to get it. Curtin sprawls out. And Curtin in a front headlock situation here with them both on their feet, and they'll break loose. Heim likes to work a Russian tie from his feet.
But to get Bayport here, it was all on Heim, the senior at DC Everest against Wisconsin Rapids. It comes down to him. He gets that victory 1-0.
1-0 on a stalling call for Rapids, and he seals the deal for Bayport to be here.
Yeah, Heim showed a lot of grit in that match, and showing a lot of grit here. He's looking to execute a short drag from the bottom position on the mat.
Oh, beautiful job. He tries to hit the short drag pullback, and it's not there. They go out of bounds. So we're still neutral, 0-0, 40 seconds to go. And by the way, Marshfield is just tearing it up over on the other mat. As they head into the 220-pound match, it's 31-0 Marshfield.
In the meantime, Ryan, Heim just gave up a 2-point takedown to Curtin, got in on an outside single. Heim tried to whizzer it, was unable to prevent giving up the 2 points. Trailing 2-0 with about 10 seconds left here, first period.
Curtin will tie up the arms so that Heim cannot come up to his feet. And with 5 seconds to go, they're close to the out of bounds. We'll see if they can stay in to finish this period, and they will finish this period. 2-0 Curtin from Reedsburg. It's Bayport's choice.
Kurt Barnes listening in, Lisa Keller amongst others. Great to have you all with us here from the UW Fieldhouse. We are at the Team State Tournament quarterfinals. Reedsburg, the 7-seed leading the 2-seed, 24-21 as we start the second period here at 106.
So Reedsburg deferred, Heim chose down, trailing 2-0.
And that's when we'll start the second period, 2-0.
Curtin working a deep waist, breaks Heim down to his stomach.
Deep waist and a wrist. Now he's gonna work a crossface. Heim's looking to get some hand control and get up to his base. Up to his base he'll come. Now Curtin will work a spiral ride. Now he goes to an arm bar. Heim comes to his feet. Doesn't have any hand control as they get towards the out of bounds area. And Curtin's gonna push him out of bounds. And we'll go back to the center with Heim down 2-0 and in the down position.
Yeah, Heim showing good energy, runs back to center, gets into the referee position, trying to hit a quick escape here if he can.
1:20 left on the clock in the second period. Just seems like these clocks run a little faster at the state tournament. I don't know about you guys.
I think so.
Curtin still in control on top, working a crossface. And Heim will pop up to his feet, get some wrist control. Curtin brings him back to the mat on a mat return. Heim's gonna try to pop back up again, get some hand control, and Curtin will arm chop him back to the mat.
Both wrestlers working hard. It's important that Heim get at least a 1-point escape.
He has to score in this period, no doubt about it. Once again, Curtin from Reedsburg, a 6th place finisher at the state tournament last weekend. Heim just missed going to the state tournament after taking 3rd at regionals.
Here comes Heim. He's squaring off.
Heim
They're on the
squares
edge of
up,
the mat.
and to his feet they come,
1
and he
point.
gets the escape. And out of bounds they'll go.
Nicely done. 34 seconds.
Nice job to get some hand control and square up against Curtin. And
Great if he could execute a takedown here before the end of this period, Ryan.
Heim's been taking the shots, although Curtin takes a shot here, outside single. Heim's gonna sprawl, work the head. He's working a quarter Nelson, but doesn't have enough leverage for it. Now he's gonna pick the ankle.
He's got to have some heavy hips here. He can't afford to give up a takedown before the end of this period.
Curtin's got head in the middle.
12 seconds.
Trying to work a double, and the referee should stop this and get them back into the center. But Heim's gonna try to break them, and Curtin's just gonna hold on for dear life, and he's been coached well to do that. They'll finish the period 2-1. And it's Curtin's choice. If he's smart, he'll choose down.
Coach Heim imploring his son from the side.
Yes, he is, and I love watching that.
Yeah,
Talked to Landon's mom beforehand. She was excited to be here.
absolutely. Heim family, great kids.
Curtin shows down. He does get up and get the escape. So make it 3-1 Curtin. And Heim gets right in on a shot, but not there. And we'll go out of bounds. So let's go back to neutral with 1:44. And we'll start the match back up make it 3-1 Curtin.
Yeah, Landon's got to pick up the pace here. He's been on the receiving end of a couple shots. I don't know that I've seen him shoot maybe since the first period. So
Curtin is really just tying wrists, not doing much.
Yep.
Landon gets in on a nice shot, but Curtin sprawls hard.
That's what I'm talking about, though. He's got to force
Short
the
drag,
action.
short drag, come on. And he's not able to finish it. We'll go back, and Curtin tries to hit a double off of that, and out of bounds will go.
Landon was close to executing a 2-point takedown off that short drag, Ryan. His dad
Beautiful short drag, loved it.
is giving him a lot of hand signals down there right now. We got 1:10 left, third period. We need a takedown.
And we're back to neutral in the center of the mat. Landon shoots an outside single. Nothing there.
Yeah, a little touch and go, change levels, dropped into a single.
Curtin really hasn't done much. He's got a 3-1 lead and he's holding onto it. And that's basically, he's been coached to don't give up your lead, but don't do anything else. And Landon's gonna try to hit a short drag again. Nothing there, and we'll go back to neutral. 42 seconds and we are back in neutral. Center of the mat.
Missed opportunity there. We were close again to hitting a short drag for a takedown. Just couldn't do it. Heim in. No,
gets in on a hard high crotch outside double, and he finishes, goes up 5-1 with 20 seconds to go in the period and in the match.
Yeah, Curtin with a really nice shot. Change levels, hit a high crotch. Not much Landon could do to fend that off. About 10 seconds. Looks like he's going to lose this one 5-1, unfortunately.
And that means that, and that's exactly how we'll finish this match out, is 5-1. Reedsburg will pick up the win and get 3 points for their decision. Well-wrestled match on both ends. Curtin did just enough of what he needed to do, and that was all he did. And with the 3 points that Reedsburg will pick up, that'll make the score 27-21 for the Reedsburg Beavers as we head into the 113-pound match. At 113, we'll see Aloya Schlumpf. Came out of the state tournament last weekend as a 4th place finisher as a freshman. Had an excellent tournament. In fact, had either a tech fall or pin in all of his wins.
Yeah, he's really peaked at the right time. He's got a 42-10 record, taking on Severson from Reedsburg, a junior with a 30-15 record. So this is another one of those important matches as Bayport finds itself trailing 27-21.
So Bo Severson, the 3rd place finisher at sectionals for the Reedsburg Beavers. Aloyas wrestled a 5-2 match against returning state champion, lost that match at state. And he's in on a hard double leg now, and he's gonna bring Severson up and take him down. And Aloyas starts the match with a nice takedown. He goes up 2-0.
It was a beautiful combination there. He was in on a single, switched to a double, picked him up, took him to the mat. Working a pinning combination, a tilt right now.
And this is Aloyas' bread and butter. He loves the Easton roll. He's got it locked tight. He's already got a 2 near fall showing from the ref. And now he's gonna stack him up with it. And he gets the pin.
Yes! Wow, that was quick.
He gets the pin on that stack off of the Easton roll. And that pin comes in 41 seconds.
That was decisively fast. That took all of about a second and a half for him to turn and score the pin.
Well done, Aloyas. Go get those pin points. And my friends, we have a 27-27 match. And we'll head into the 120-pound match here with Owen Watke. He will wrestle Cade Parrish from the Reedsburg Beavers. Cade Parrish, a sophomore, 37-15, took 3rd at sectionals. Owen is a state qualifier for the Bayport Pirates. 42-8 on the season, wrestled at 113, and then Aloyas bumped him out, and he finished the season at 120 as a state qualifier.
He's also been peaking, so I'm looking for a good match from Owen here. I was walking into Bayport late about a week and a half ago. I was on my way to a basketball game, and I saw Owen and Coach Shevchak heading back to the room after practice to work on some technique, so that was pretty cool.
So battle of a couple of sophomores here. Owen Watke took out returning state place finisher Ethan Eggert from Pulaski to get to the state tournament. Lost his first match against Waterford at state and was not able to wrestle back, and so he went 0-1 at state. And we're neutral with 1:17 to go. Parrish tries to hit a kind of a half head throw, and it's not there. They go out of bounds.
We started at 145, so this is 120. We have 3 matches left after this one.
Again, we're tied 27-27. Over on the other mat, McGuanago finally picked up a win. They're 31-3 as they wrestle the heavyweight match.
Watke in on a shot. Parrish heavy hips to the mat. Ref's probably going to call this a stalemate.
And he does. So 52 seconds to go in the first period. And we're neutral 0-0 as the clock winds down to 45 seconds. Waukee in on another shot. He's going to hit a fireman's, outside fireman's, and he finishes it for his 2 takedown.
It was a beautiful, beautiful shot on Waukee's part, well executed.
Parrish jumps right up to his feet as soon as he gets taken down, and Waukee's able to mat return him out of bounds, and we'll go back to the middle. Waukee up 2-0 with
Again,
31 seconds.
Critically important to get that first takedown. I would look for Owen to try to keep him here. Don't give him anything cheap at the end.
Went back to his bread and butter, which is an outside single. That's where outside fireman's. He loves that fireman's carry. And Cade Parrish pops up, tries to get a reversal, but Owen brings it back around and he's on top. So 12 seconds to go. Owen with the leg in. Parrish gonna hop up to his feet. The referee's gonna stop that with the leg in. That's potentially dangerous. So 7 seconds. We know that Parrish is gonna pop up to his feet quickly. This is where you gotta ankle pick. Owen likes the arm chop though, and that's what he does. Parrish hops up to his feet. 3 seconds. And we'll end the period with Owen Waukee in control. He's up 2-0. It is Reedsburg's choice, and he'll defer. And Owen Waukee will take down. Once again, Owen up 2-0 as we head into the second period. Good match so far between these two. Pretty even match. Both sophomores. Owen pops up to his feet. He's got hand control. He's going to hit a switch, and Parrish able to stop it. And so Parrish stays in control on top as he breaks the arm down, and then Owen pops back up again, hits that switch again, and he's got it. Keep running it. Parrish is going to hang on to the leg and try not to give it up, but Waukee hooks up a cradle and brings him to his back.
Parrish is in trouble. Waukee's got that cradle tight.
He has it tight. And now he's able to come from being on the side and sort of on his back in that cradle, and he's now on the top in the cradle position, and he's got it locked
like
tight.
A pin to me.
1:13 on the clock. Lots of time here. Owen just needs to
Ryan.
settle in, take his time. He's going to try to hook the leg and bring that back.
Yeah, he cannot rush this. He's got it tight. Just finish. There it is. There it is.
He is stuck, my friends. He is
there
stuck.
It is. My goodness.
Wow.
We can see his shoulder blades from here.
He did not call the pin yet. He stacks him back up again. Now Owen's got hard control on top in this cradle position. I'm not sure what the referee needs here with 40 seconds to go in the period. Parrish trying to kick out of it. Owen's gonna keep it locked. Parrish is able to come off his back, but Owen still got it locked, and he's gonna let go of it. So my goodness. Owen gets a 3 near fall to go up 7-0 after getting the reversal on a switch, locks up the cradle, and does not finish it, although that kid was pinned 5 times.
Yeah, I mean, we had a clear line of sight from where we're sitting here, and goodness gracious, both shoulder blades are on the mat.
And Parrish tries to pop up to his feet. It's not there. Owen brings him back down. 2 seconds to go, and we'll finish that second period with Owen Waukee up 7-0. It is Reedsburg's choice. He'll go neutral. That's the right choice for him.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, Kakana easily handling the Wausau West?
No, Waukesha North.
Waukesha West.
Sorry,
yes.
Waukesha West.
47-0.
And Owen Waukee working a front headlock position. He's going to try to spin and score, and he does spin, hooks the leg, he gets the takedown. So make it 9-0 Waukee. Right now in major decision territory. Parrish just holding on to fingers so that he's not giving anything up and literally doing nothing. Waukee gonna run a half and a wrist. Once again, Waukee in a major decision situation right now at 9-0. They go out of bounds with 1:15 to go, and we are up 9-0 Waukee on top as we continue on in the third period with 1:15 to go.
Parrish attempts a quick switch, doesn't convert. Waukee tying up wrists, looking to get back into a pinning combination. Breaks Parrish down to his stomach.
Locks up the wrist. He's going to try to keep that wrist and go half. So Owen Waukee, a former Swamico Panther, he and I may have hit a few takedowns with each other in the hallway when he was in elementary school.
Well, you taught him well. He's looking tough tonight, completely dominating this match.
Like to see him maybe crossface cradle here. He puts the leg in, is able to turk the leg. Now he's going to try to score some near fall.
He's got like a facelift going.
Not able to score on that Turk. Parrish comes back to his belly. Milwaukee with the leg in. And now he's going to put the other leg in, break him down hard. 20 seconds to go in the third period. Once again, Milwaukee up 9-0 in major decision territory here. And 12 seconds to go as we get towards out of bounds area. 10 seconds, 8 seconds. And with 5 seconds to go, we'll finish this match with a 9-0 win for Owen Waukee. Major decision.
Nice win for Waukee. Unfortunately, we got a major decision, but not the pin.
I still can't believe they didn't call the pin. And again, I'm not a complainer. I think it's great. We wrestle and do the things we do. But man alive, he had him pinned about 5 times.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you think about the match before where that ref slapped the mat as quickly as he could in Schlump's case. And Waukee had him on his back for an extended period and couldn't get the ref to slap the mat.
So Bayport goes up 31-27 as we head into the 126-pound match. We'll see Peyton Garcia. He's going to wrestle a state qualifier, Trenton Curtin. Trenton Curtin is a senior, 31-12 state qualifier for Reedsburg. Peyton Garcia, senior for the Bayport Pirates, 25-14, took third in sectionals. Curtin's in on an outside single. Peyton fighting hard here, working a hard whizzer. And as they go towards out of bounds, Peyton works that whizzer and they go out of bounds, no points scored. So this is the brother of the 106-pounder Trainer Curtin that beat Heim 5-1. Both Curtins were state qualifiers. Trenton Curtin went 0-2 at state.
Beautiful ankle pick from the standing position. Garcia gets the first takedown here.
Lovely to get that first takedown. He's going to run a hard crossface to try to hook up a cradle. Curtin's not going to give that up so easy, but Peyton's going to keep running it. Nothing there. He's got a crossface in hard. Got the arm trapped on the opposite side of the crossface. Peyton's going to keep running and try to get that cradle position. Curtin's going to flatten out and not able to get the cradle position. Curtin holding onto the hand of the crossface. Peyton keeps him on his belly.
Peyton Garcia came to wrestle tonight, Ryan.
I love that. And I'll tell you what, he's the only wrestler on this team that I know anyway that can hit that ankle pick like he can. Just so neat to see him hit that move against a state qualifier.
That was a thing of beauty. He's got to be careful here, though. He's on his hip.
He's trying to run a snowplow cradle, but Curtin's going to whizzer hard here. Try to almost hit like a neck wrench, but not there. And so Peyton's going to hook up the crossface again and look to find that cradle position.
Yep.
Curtin's going to circle out of that crossface and square up with 10 seconds to go. Peyton's got to just hang on to the leg. Don't give anything up here, Peyton. We're in short time, 3 seconds.
Yep, reach in, beautifully done. Hold it.
And he holds on tight to that leg, and the period ends, and it's 2-0 Peyton Garcia.
Boy, holding on to that leg just the last 4 seconds.
Ooh. Yeah, it looked like Curtin was going to scramble out of it, and Peyton grabbed the leg and kept it. So
showed a lot of grit on Garcia's part. Most wrestlers would have just cut him loose.
Exactly.
And given him the one.
Peyton Garcia defers his choice. Curtin chooses down. He hits a hard sit out to a switch and will come up to neutral. Referee has not awarded the escape yet. Curtin's got a hard outside single here. He's got the leg elevated, but still saying Peyton Garcia in control. And Curtin's going to trip it, but Peyton Garcia keeping a hard whizzer, but that's going to hurt him as the reversal comes in. Curtin comes around on the whizzer and gets the pin as he brings him to his back. Oh, goodness.
Garcia held on too long there, Ryan. He had the whizzer, and you got to know when to bail out and just give up the reversal. And unfortunately, he held on too long, and it cost him.
Win by fall in 2 minutes and 28 seconds from Reedsburg, Trenton Curtin. And the senior picks up what is Reedsburg's 5th pin, and it regains the lead for the Beavers.
Wow, that one hurts. And we'll go to 132. We've got 2 matches to go here, friends. 132, 138. At 132, we'll bring out our senior Owen Knoll, state qualifier for the Bayport Pirates. I believe we're going to see Brogan Middlestead from Reedsburg, and that's who we'll see. He's a senior, 22-20. Lost his first match at sectionals, did not qualify. So we'd like to see Owen come out aggressive here, although Middlestead comes out with a hard single and brings Owen Knoll down to get the takedown. Middlestead starts out with a takedown, goes up 2-0 quickly. On an outside single.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I expected Owen Knoll to come out and turn up the heat, but let's see how he responds.
So again, 33-31 Reedsburg with 2 matches to go. Owen's able to come up off, if they go out of bounds, he comes up off the whistle. He's out in a front headlock position, circles around, has not hooked the leg yet. Now the referee says 2 reversal Owen Knoll. Middlestead's gonna hang on to the arm, and Owen's gonna pick the ankle and just get his arm back. So now what we're gonna see is Owen Knoll is gonna start locking up the arms, looking for Easton rolls. And that's exactly what he'll do. He'll pick the ankle as he locks up the arm. Owen's gonna be looking to Turk here now. Out of bounds they go. So 1:04 left in the first period. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a little better. That's what we expected from the onset. So
well, he gives up a takedown. That's just a bad deal, and we'll just get back to wrestling. So Owen's going to hook up the arm here, lock the wrist, and now work a crossface. This is Owen's bread and butter, is from the top position.
He's got a deep crossface.
And he's going to run that crossface hard on a butcher position. This is Coach Gilles.
He's got it tight. He's got it tight, folks.
He's got him turned on the butcher.
Middlestead's on his back.
Middlestead on his back. Owen
Knoll's
Knoll's got that
tight.
butcher in hard. Middlestead rolls through, but still on his back, and Owen's going to keep it locked hard. Just circle around in that butcher position, and Middlestead's able to break it. Owen Knoll picks up a 3 near fall, make it 5-2. We're in short time, 20 seconds to go. Once again, we're seeing these Reedsburg wrestlers from the bottom doing nothing. They're just hanging out on the bottom, trying to not get turned. Owen Knoll's gonna lock up the crossface again on a hard crossface. Now he's gonna go cradle. He's got 5 seconds to get a turn. Bring it back quickly, and we will end the period. So 5-2, Bayport. Owen Knoll. Middlestead gets up, and his shoulder's hurting from being locked in that crossface.
So Owen defers here. I'm not sure that I wouldn't have chosen up if I were Bayport in this case.
It's actually Reedsburg's choice. He defers. The referee had it wrong.
Okay.
Let's see. The referee cannot figure this out. It's Reedsburg's choice. He defers. Okay. Owen Knoll will choose down.
Okay.
All right. So against the senior Brogan Middlestead, Owen Knoll will start out 5-2 on the bottom in the second period. He's going to get quick hand control. Middlestead will pick an ankle. And Owen will post the leg out and go into a sit-out position. And he just needs to get some hands and pop up here, and that's what he does. Middlestead lets the escape go, and we go 6-2 neutral. And so Owen Knoll back into the neutral position, 6-2 with 1:30 to go in the second period. They're locked head-to-head as we circle in the middle. Middlestead backing up, backing up, backing up.
Yeah, hard to believe the ref hasn't called stalling. The Bayport coaches and wrestlers are all calling it from the bench.
Along with every single Bayport parent. And by the way, I don't disagree with any of them. Owen in on a nice fireman's, outside fireman's.
Got to finish it here. Here he comes. Pop the
He's
head.
trying to keep the arm and bring him to his back, but not able to do that. Does finish the takedown. Goes up 8-2. Now he's going to work the Turk. Picks the leg up, Turks the leg. Bottom man still doing nothing.
Reedsburg's hanging. You know,
Just,
they're
well,
deliberately
he's just
stalling
pulling on an
they're
arm.
grabbing a wrist and panning out.
It's surprising the ref has not hit this kid for stalling yet. He's done nothing. Owen's going to get the wrist, lock up that wrist hard.
40 seconds.
Now crossface. Now he's going to look to butcher again.
Yeah, he's got to run it hard and
which
fast.
is what he
here.
should
got
do.
30 seconds. He's got to get out and run. He needs to free his leg. Get to the side.
Here he comes. Now he's going to butcher him to his back.
It here. The ref
He's got him on his back, my friends. 20 seconds to go. The Butcher's in hard here. He's got both arms locked up.
Hard to believe he's not pinned. Wow, wow.
He is absolutely stuck with
He's
8 seconds to
flat,
go.
folks.
Referee has not called the pin yet.
I don't know what this referee on this side's looking at, but
Pin, 1 second.
1 second left in the
1 second
period.
to go in the second period. He gets the pin.
Wow.
In 3:59. He was pinned for 25 seconds, but
Well, to your earlier point, you know, we are not the type to complain about refereeing. We know how hard that job is, but it could not have been any more obvious.
Woo. And so we come to the last match with Nicholas Shoemaker coming out for the Bayport Pirates. We believe he's going to wrestle Colton Harritz, a junior, for Reedsburg.
Bayport regains the lead, 37-33. Last match.
And those bonus points are huge because now Bayport's lead is 4.
That's exactly right. So Harritz is a third-place finisher at sectionals. Nicholas Shoemaker, a fourth-place finisher at sectionals. This should be a great match, my friends, as we finish this out. Again, Bayport up by 4 as we head into this last match. We can't have anything that would involve anything less than a loss of a decision. It has to be we win, which would be the way to go here, and we finish this thing up. And so Nicholas Shoemaker is neutral, 1:42 on the clock. We're back to the center.
Shoemaker, a senior with a 36-13 record for Bayport. Harritz, a junior, 33-17. Pretty evenly matched.
So Shoemaker's actually a junior, so it's a match of juniors here. We have it wrong on our sheet.
Program's wrong.
And so Nicholas
Shoemaker's
is
in deep.
and
Gets that takedown.
So he had a high crotch outside single. Big whizzer comes in from Harritz. Nicholas is able to fight off the whizzer, bring him to the mat and get the takedown 2-0. And Nicholas Shoemaker starts out the final match with the first takedown as they go out of bounds. 1:06 to go.
Yeah, well executed and an important way to begin this final match.
Nicholas has had a great season at 138 pounds after wrestling 120 last year as a sophomore. And Harritz pops up to his feet off the whistle. Nicholas will look for a mat return. And then he's going to want to throw some legs in. Out of bounds they go. And we'll go back to Harritz on the bottom, Shoemaker on the top. And at the 113-pound match with McGuanago Marshfield, Marshfield is up 38-3. Referee's going to caution Nicholas Shoemaker for jumping too quickly. That's all right. You get 2 free ones. And he jumped again, but the ref didn't stop it. So Nicholas throws the boots in. Now he's going to work power half and wrists. And with 42 seconds to go in the first period, Nicholas in control on the top.
Shoemaker's looking good, Ryan. He needs to sustain this effort here.
And Harritz able to come up to his feet and get the escape. He gets on a quick double and finishes that double. And Harritz goes up 3-2 with the legs turked as they near the out of bounds. Harritz is pulling them back in. And they go out of bounds.
Wow, that was a quick turn of events.
Ooh, so
Shoemaker appeared to be in control, and
Harritz did what he
didn't
was
escape.
supposed to do, which is get up and escape, turn and get the takedown. And so all in combination, our former coach Marchanda would have loved that. Get the escape, shoot the shot, get the points. So
Yeah,
3 points scored very quickly.
beautiful combination wrestling. Shoemaker trying a roll here.
Harritz follows, 10 seconds to go in the first period. Shoemaker on the bottom. It's 3-2 Harritz. And Nicholas tries to turn into him, but as the period ends, he's not able to score. And that's how we'll finish. 3-2 Harritz. It's Shoemaker's choice. He'll defer. Harritz is going to choose down. No, he chooses neutral. That's interesting.
That's a surprise, especially given that Shoemaker got the first takedown of the match. So let's see
I'm
if he
surprised.
can build on that.
But that's fine. Harritz up 3-2 as we start the second period. Nicholas in on an underhook.
Nick's got to stay aggressive here. He needs to come out and get this takedown.
Absolutely. Harritz tries to shoot. Nicholas throws it by, and he's able to get a mat
Beautiful,
return
right on
for the
edge of the
takedown.
mat. Shoemaker with a 2-point takedown.
He threw by the underhook, came around, got the mat return to get the takedown. He goes up 4-3 with 1:37 to go in the second period.
Yeah, showed a lot of power there, Ryan. Shrugged him by, picked him up, dumped him right on the edge of the mat for a 2-point takedown. Takes the lead back 4-3.
Nicholas will mount opposite side, and you'll see legs come in here. As soon as he can get Harris to open up a little bit. Harris pops up to his feet, though, and gets the escape, and it's 4-4. 1:28 to go, 4-4. Once again, Bayport's winning by 4, my friends, so this comes down to we have to get a win or not lose by anything but a decision. If Reedsburg's able to get a major decision here, they will win on criteria with the amount of pins that they've had.
Harris just scored a double leg takedown to regain the lead 6-4 with just over a minute left in the second period.
So 6-4, Harris.
Harris trying to work some sort of cradle. He's too high. We'll see if
really high. Nicholas just needs to pop up into.
Shoemaker was fishing for his head, but Harris readjusts and gets back behind. Wow, he gave him 2-point near fall for that. I didn't even see the count.
I didn't even see him counting. So it's 8-4 Harris. Nicholas going to turn in. Trying to score, but he does not get that. Harris is able to stay on top. Nicholas pops up to his feet. He gets this. Maybe a reversal.
He's got to double it up and drive it right
double
here.
Leg.
2 points.
He'll get one escape. He had a nice double, but they went out of bounds. So Nicholas gets the escape instead. Make it 8-5 Harris. 25 seconds to go in the second period. It is 8-5 Harris. And we're neutral. Nicholas
Shoemaker
needs
wants
to take
to
down.
stay aggressive, but he doesn't need to be reckless here, Ryan, right?
Outside Fireman's, and he scores it, 8-7. Shoemaker down 8-7 with 15 seconds to go.
Beautiful outside Fireman's.
He's got the wrist
arm
locked.
trapped.
He does have that arm trapped. Good Easton roll situation if he wants it. 4 seconds to go in the second period. Again, Nicholas is down 8-7, and we'll finish the period.
I believe it's our choice.
It's our choice. Nicholas going to choose down. No, he'll choose neutral. So with Nicholas down 8-7, coaches are saying, let's go neutral. Coaches are saying, go outside. Take that outside Fireman's again. Sorry, Damian. Jump in there.
No, I like that call. I mean, he scored the last couple takedowns, so.
Harris tries a double legs, not there. Nicholas going to body lock.
I think we do need to be careful. We don't want to be getting ourselves in a throw position.
Welcome out to Matt Krieger, District Safety Coordinator, and out to Steve Jorgensen.
Harrison. Oh, there's a reversal here.
Harris got a takedown.
Yep.
Nicholas reversed them. Should get near fall off of that reversal. He does get 2 near fall. That puts Nicholas up 11-10.
Great
that was
flurry.
a weird scramble.
We couldn't even call the first move, and we had already moved on to the third move.
So Harris had a takedown on a double leg. Nicholas kind of popped up and reversed it and got him to his back to get a 2 near fall. Nicholas is going to lock up the arm, get an Easton roll here. He's getting back points. Referee showing 2. Again, Nicholas up 11-10 with 1 minute to go.
It's been a wild and crazy finish here
Sure
between
has.
these two.
He's trying to say welcome to Steve Jorgensen, football coach, PE teacher at Bayport. Thanks for joining us.
Shoemaker trying to run an arm bar. Harris comes to his feet, out of bounds and back to center with 47 seconds, 13-10. Shoemaker, the crowd is on its feet, encouraging Shoemaker to finish strong.
So Nicholas did get a 2 near fall on an Easton roll. He's up 13-10. The referee just gave a point to Nicholas. I think because Harris did not let the referee know that he had a blood
I believe
issue.
You're right. He just walked off the mat. You can't just unilaterally walk off the mat without the referee's position.
Reminder, today's Bayport Wrestling broadcast probably made possible by Meacham Realty and Meacham Development, offering a full-service team who can help with anything from in-house design to selling your current home. We believe a new home is truly a part of art, and buyers who feel their home is perfect fit is a priceless gift to us. Also, thank you for making this possible, the team
Well, the Bayport
broadcast.
crowd is on its feet. We got 47 seconds and a 14-10 lead.
So once again, it was 13-10. Harris walked off the mat without saying anything to the referee because he was bleeding. The referee called that unsportsmanlike conduct, and he gives a point to Nicholas Shoemaker to make it 14-10. Now we start the match back up. Nicholas ankle picks, throws a leg in. Harris trying to pop up to his feet. Referee should stop this with the leg in. I can't believe he's not stopping it. But back to the mat they go. Nicholas scrambles. And he's going to bring him to no. Parrots will get a reversal. I thought Nicholas was going to bring him to his back, and Harris popped his hips up to make it 14-12. Back to the center they go. Harris gives up the escape right away, so it's 15-12 with 24 seconds.
Yeah, Nick has got to back away.
Nicholas
he does not
body
need
lock.
to be in a body lock here.
Oh,
I don't like
know.
this. I don't like this.
And 15 seconds to go. They're going to kind of stay in that body lock position on the mat, out of bounds.
Wow, Nick
10
Shoemaker
seconds.
needs to change his level, hit an outside single, and get out of here.
Again, Nicholas is up 15-12. 10 seconds to go in this match. Coach Hansen is
There it is. He
screaming
shoots a
for the
low
crowd.
single, switching over to a double here.
And that's how we'll finish this match, 15-12. Actually, no, make it 17-12. Make it 19-12. Nicholas gets a takedown and a 2 near fall to finish it up,
Well
19-12. And my friends, Bayport Pirates are advancing to the state semifinals.
A little more exciting than maybe we had bargained for, but hey, just win, baby, win.
So congratulations to the Bayport Pirates. Nicholas Shoemaker with the decision, 19-12. He'll pick up 3 points for the Bayport Pirates, and we'll finish this duel 40-33. And the Bayport Pirates advance.
Chalk that one up, Ryan and Chris, the Butterflies. First match, Butterflies.
I love it. So yeah, after giving up too many pins, we'll get the win 40-33, and we'll take it on to the semifinals. And I'm going to tell you that that's going to be against Marshfield because they are dominating on the other mat. 120-pound match over there. They are up 38-6. So 40-33 is your final score, and we'll run through your matches here in just a moment. As the Bayport Pirates come out to the middle of the mat, they're shaking hands with the Reedsburg Beavers. All 3 other matches are still going here. Kaukauna is absolutely demolishing Waukesha.
Yeah, score on that mat is 62-6.
And Marshfield is
28-27. I'm not sure who's got the lead down on the far mat, mat 2.
That looks to be Germantown up 28-27 over there against Muskego. And again, 38-6. Marshfield is up on McGuanago at this point. So this is a domination for Marshfield on that duel. So Bayport will pick their stuff up and head on out of here, go rest a little bit, get prepared for their semifinal match, which, my friends, is going to happen as soon as these duels are over. We will be broadcasting the state semifinal for you. Looks to definitely be against Marshfield.
Well, congratulations to Coach Shevchuk, the number 2 ranked team in the state. Came out against the 7 seed, and, you know, hats off to Reedsburg. They came to wrestle tonight and gave us all we could handle. I think really the turning point of the night, Chris and Ryan, was the heavyweight match where Alex Warden gets a big pin, shifts momentum back toward Bayport as we went back to the top of the lineup right after that. So
unbelievably well done by Alex tonight. Let's run through your matches and we'll tell you how this thing finished up. So we started at 145 pounds. Trevor Finger gets the pin for Bayport, and he brings our team in at 6-0. And then at 152, the state runner-up Jacob Ward gets a pin in 133, and Bayport goes up 12-0. At 160 pounds, Colton Zip gives up the pin to Peyton Fry, and that makes it 12-6 Bayport. 170, Ethan Farley gives up a pin to Devin Judd, and it goes even at 12-12. 182 pounds, Aiden Bruckner moves up to 182, gets a decision 6-2, and a 3-point decision makes it 15-12 for Bayport. 195, Jack Knight, nice little scramble with a state qualifier, Trey Schinker, and he ends up getting pinned in 140, and that brings Marshfield up 18-15. Tevin Montgomery gets pinned by Reedsburg stud, Jesus Gonzalez, state place finisher, 5th place finisher for the Reedsburg Beavers. He gets Tevin pinned in 133, and it goes 24-15 Reedsburg. And then we go to heavyweight where we bump up Alex Warden to take over for Vaughn Campbell. And Alex gets a pin in 257, makes it 24-21 Reedsburg. Back down to 106 we go, and Landon Heim wrestles Trainer Curtin, state qualifier. He loses 5-1, and Reedsburg goes up 27-21. On to 113, Aloya Schlump for Bayport. is the fourth place finisher last weekend. He pins Bo Severson in 41 seconds, and we tie it up 27-27. 120, Owen Waukee gets a major decision 9-0, and Bayport goes up 31-27. And at 126, Peyton Garcia wrestles Trenton Curtin, a state qualifier, and in just a bad scramble trying to hit a hard whizzer, he gets caught, taken to his back, and he gets pinned in 228. And so that makes it 33-31 Reedsburg. As we go to 132, Owen Knoll gets a pin in 359, and Bayport goes up 37-33 as we head into the final match with Nicholas Shoemaker. And a big scramble between him and Colton Harritz makes it a 19-12 decision for Nicholas Shoemaker, and Bayport wins 40-33, and on to the state semifinals they go. Damien, what's your thoughts on this duel tonight against Reedsburg? Any big ideas or thoughts you want to share?
Well, I think if I'm the coaches, I'm saying, that one's over. We got the cobwebs out, right? Looked like we were aggressive to start. Gave up too many pins.
Yes.
So that we need to correct that if we want to advance here in the next match. So I don't think you can really dwell on it too long. You try to accentuate the positive if you're the coach, and then you look forward to Marshfield. Marshfield is winning big down on mat 4. They're ahead 38-6 as we speak. So
so Marshfield is just dominating, and you're right. Into the locker room they go. I guarantee you what the coaches are talking about is, guys, it's okay to take a loss, but to give up pins is something that can't happen. So if for some reason the 138 wrestler for Reedsburg gets a major decision and it's tied at the end of that duel, Bayport loses the duel because of the amount of pins they gave up.
Yeah, and in fairness to Bayport, we had a couple of situations that, clearly appeared to be pins on our part that just, for whatever reason, weren't called. And, that's the nature of the sport, right? You can't dwell on that. You're moving forward and regroup and live to fight another day. In this case, another match coming up here within the next hour.
Yeah, so we will be wrestling. They'll have a 15-minute break after the final duel finishes up here, and then we'll be back wrestling again in the state semifinals. So luckily, Bayport finishes their duel first tonight with the amount of pins. That makes sense. And with them finishing the duel first, that means that they'll get a little extra rest time. Again, Mugwanago up 38-10. Marshfield up 38-10 against Mugwanago as they head into the 126-pound match. And as I look over to the Germantown-Muskego match, Muskego has now gone up 31-28. They're at 132. And Kaukauna just finished up on their mat against Waukesha West. They won 67-6. Not a surprise, Kaukauna, the #1 ranked team in the state.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, though, for us, Ryan and Chris. We move on to Marshfield, the 3 seed, against Bayport, the 2 seed. So, again, a lot of it has to do with matchups.
So we'll shut this broadcast down for a little bit. We'll get back on shortly and get ready for the state semifinals. As I look over to the other mats, we have one match at 126, one match at 132. Those will maybe take about 10 more minutes. So maybe call that 7 o'clock, and then they'll give a 15-minute break or so. You can plan on wrestling maybe starting back up around 7:20, maybe 7:25. And we'll get on sometime before that. So come back and join us for the state semifinals. It looks to be the Marshfield Tigers and the Bayport Pirates in the state semifinals. In fact, I can tell you for sure it'll be Marshfield because they can't possibly lose the duel at the point that they're at. So we'll be back here in about a half hour, and we look forward to calling the state semifinals for you. Thanks for joining us from the Wisconsin Fieldhouse. We'll be back to you shortly as the Bayport Pirates prepare for their next match.